Hello, we're the Unpronouncables. No one else is going to talk about.
I'm David.
Craig.
And I'm Sean.
And we are the Unpronouncables. Yeah. We are the creative team for Brian McGee's Computer Games Project module. We're making the game Super Hallway Action Fight, which is just a working title at the moment, but yeah, we'll come up with something a bit more witty or punchy later. So yeah, we're here to discuss, vlog the progress of the game with regards to assessment 2 that's coming up within the next week or so. Do you want to talk about the programmer, David?
Right now we're getting documentation ready, submit, and a model of how the game's going to play. We're also
Well, what have we already discussed? Well, we're making the model over the weekend. We're going to film how that's working. We're recovering right now from losing a member, so we're pretty much just let's get going. We've got so much to do, so we've kind of just thrown this vlog together. I think Sean discussed Unreal script in his vlog, which was great. He seemed really keen on Unreal.
Oh yes, of course. I mean, the idea how the game would be like is a 3D background with modern lightings and bit of better textures than but it's not going to win any beauty contests, but it'll be quite advanced for someone like us. And the foreground would be a small hallway type with a sprite, the stickman fighting its way through the levels, beat them up kind of games. And it will be 2D, so 2D collision, touching 2D physics if necessary, which is our main game idea. Actually is a 2D game using the Unreal Development Kit, and so far the side-scrolling camera has been coded, and that's just all that's been coded for now. We probably have to collision detection system, but I believe Unreal Development Kit has a panel or assets or asset libraries, which you just have to import and maybe initialize bumping up codes using the Unreal syntax, which is also very close to C++, or very familiar to C++ and Java. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. I think it was a good idea to use Unreal. Something I didn't actually mention in the blog. It's just a fantastic engine. I think we do have enough time to make a pretty game. I think the cutscenes will add something extra as well. I think a couple of the guys or a team or two are doing Flash, so it's quite different for us to step out and say, right, well, we're going to do something entirely different and do Unreal. Actually, now it's lucky that I think about it, because it was almost half and half at one point whether to do Flash. Jasper really wanted to do Flash, and I was arguing about Unreal and how amazing it would look to do a game in Unreal and how different. And Jasper wanted to do Flash because his action script skill was really good, and he's left. So if we had chosen to do a Flash game from the beginning, we'd been stuffed.
And also, not to mention, we've been doing Flash with our modules and nothing like Unreal Development Kits, which has been used by many games in the industry, and I thought that would be good to get a game under our belts for Unreal Development Kit, as we do have games for made games in Unity. Now it's Unreal Development Kit plus Flash plus C++ and HTML. So I think one of the main reasons as well as and the Unreal Development Kit is an awesome engine, is to get more broaden up our knowledge and game engines and all. That's why we chose, one of the reasons why we chose Unreal Development Kit.
That's our first chance to use a proper engine that we've had. I mean, we're in third year now and we've not, I mean, yeah, we did have a couple of months of Unity, a couple of months of Unity last year, and we worked through the tutorials and then did nothing with it. So this is our first chance that we've actually got to do something of our own and
Yes.
do it in Unreal. Yeah, the engine is becoming a bit dated, but it still looks pretty spanking. It's still used for the new Batman game.
But saying that, there's updates constantly.
Oh yeah,
That's
that,
unusual.
yeah, like you get new things in your library.
We have also agreed to. So, we have also agreed to choose one patch, one stable release, one or two patches down from the normal one where Epic Games said it was a stable release, and we've installed the same patch in all our computers, so we don't have any conflicting.
September, isn't it?
Yes,
September 2011 version.
Okay.
I mean, it's more or less the same deal every month, but they add something new. I think this month the December beta had localized sound, for if you had just a river at one point, then you can localize that sound for that area. So we're not missing out on anything major that we could implement for our game. So it's probably a good idea just to focus on the September release.
I think that's all we want to mention.
How are you guys feeling about the project, like, so far? Now we've lost a member and stuff.
I think it's going to be harder work, but I think we can get it done.
Yeah.
Well, Jasper was not tasked to do any coding. It's me and David. So in the coding side, it's not really affected us, as Jasper was the concept artist guy. But it's just that from what he has done is the front side of the concept art, not back, not sides. So we thought we'd do stickman to. That was our countermeasures we
That's just for the
implemented.
spreadsheet.
Just for the spreadsheets, that's right. Instead of having to draw and artistically draw front, back, side of the sprites. So we stuck to stickman, which is not hard, and hopefully we could implement the sprite animations without any errors in the movement.
Very much difficulty, I suppose.
And then once we've got it working with stickmen, we can flesh the artwork out.
Oh, totally, yeah, once that's going.
I think that's right.
Pretty confident. We have lost a guy. I suppose it will have some effect further down the line. We'll get there when we get there, kind of thing. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
That's why good project management is essential
And
to get
that's
things done as fast and as efficiently as possible.
it's going to be a stressful couple of months, I think. I think once all the levels are up and running, once the levels are done, then we can all jump on coding. We can all, chip in and make something pretty spectacular. Really looking forward to getting these cutscenes done. I think they're going to be pretty epic. But yeah, that's about it.
Surely once one level's coded, then we can just carry
Copy
over the
paste.
code.
Yeah. Well, that's the same deal.
Stock codes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all then.
Yeah. We are the Unpronouncables, and thank you very much for listening and watching.